Okay, so let's dive into the heart of the RC hobby online. We're talking about the forums.
Right, the central nervous system, you could say.
Yeah, totally. And our sources show they're vital, but man, there's a serious, like, signal versus noise issue.
A huge one. Helpful info gets buried fast.
Under opinions, anecdotes.
Right. So our mission here is to kind of unpack that duality, how these forums work as historical archives, but also as like performance battlegrounds.
Okay.
And then, crucially, show how expert media podcasts, YouTube channels, that sort of thing, has become, well, essential. It's the reality check.
Stabilizing the knowledge base for everyone.
Exactly. Giving you, the listener, reliable info.
So looking at the sources, it seems like there are two main types of forums. First, these digital archives.
The vintage RC scene.
Driven by nostalgia, right, for the 80s golden era.
Totally. These folks are like curators. They're digging up old manuals, hunting for rare parts. It's fascinating.
But is everyone on the same page there about how to treat these old models?
No. That's the core conflict. It's the purist versus the runner.
Okay, explain that.
Well, the purist. They insist on using only period-correct parts, even if they're, really inefficient, like the old mechanical speed control.
Oh, yeah, those resistor things.
Exactly. Actual moving parts to control power. Whereas the runner, they just want performance. They'll happily slap in a modern brushless motor, LiPo batteries.
Which completely changes how the car drives.
Fundamentally.
Yeah.
Better performance, sure, but it's not the original experience. Big philosophical divide.
Okay, so if the archives are about preserving the past, the other side is all about the present, right? The brand bastions.
Yep. Modern forums. Think intense tribalism. Performance speed optimization.
And the big one seems to be Traxxas versus Arma. That rivalry is fierce.
Oh, it's huge. And they each have their edge, right? Traxxas has incredible part support. You can walk into almost any local hobby shop
LHS.
and get what you need. That's massive.
But
Arma's known for being tougher, like straight out of the box. Especially their EXB line, to extreme bashing stuff. It's built like a tank.
So this tribalism, it creates bias, obviously.
Definitely. And it often means the official brand forums, like Traxxas' own site, can feel a bit sanitized.
Like ghost towns. Or heavily moderated.
Yeah, potentially. So the really critical, sometimes kind of toxic discussion gets pushed onto neutral third-party sites, which makes it super hard for a newcomer.
To figure out what's actually true.
Exactly. Getting an objective view is tough.
And that leads right into this whole noise problem. Misinformation spreads like wildfire.
Because it clicks emotionally, right? Fear, excitement, brand loyalty, that stuff travels way faster than dry facts.
Let's tackle a couple of big myths experts are always fighting. First one, LiPo batteries are just waiting to burst into flames.
Ah, yes, the LiPo fear. It's understandable. A fire is serious. But the myth that they just spontaneously combust, that's largely wrong.
So what does cause the fires then?
Almost always user error. Physically damaging the battery, like in a crash. Charging it incorrectly. Wrong settings, wrong charger. Or over-discharging it.
So specific mistakes, not random explosions.
Precisely. The fear sticks because, well, the proper handling is complex. And a scary story is easier to remember than a careful procedure.
Okay, second myth. The waterproof RC car. You see it advertised everywhere.
Right, and it's misleading marketing, frankly.
How so?
That term waterproof only applies to the sealed electronic components.
Like the receiver box.
Exactly. The receiver, the ESC, the speed control, and the steering servo. Those are usually sealed up tight.
But not the rest of the car?
Nope. All the mechanical bits, bearings, screws, hinge pins, drive shafts, none of that is protected from water. Run through puddles, mud.
And things are going to rust and corrode if you don't clean them.
For sure. You absolutely need that post-run maintenance ritual. Cleaning, drying, lubricating. Otherwise, you're asking for trouble.
This is where the expert media comes in, right? Like those podcasts, RC Roundtable, the No Name RC podcast, they cut through this noise.
They do. Their credibility isn't based on how many posts they have on a forum. It's built on deep, actual experience, vetted knowledge.
Yeah.
And there's this interesting cycle, actually. The forums, with all their drama and debates.
Like that Tiregate 2.0 thing people were talking about?
Exactly like that. Those hot topics bubble up. The experts see them. They then use that to guide their content.
So they address the community's immediate questions and concerns.
Right. They provide the deep dives, the science, sometimes even interviews with engineers to really clarify things. It's a feedback loop that benefits you, the listener.
Okay, so summing up, Forums are good for community, maybe some basic troubleshooting.
Yeah, necessary for that support aspect,
Mm-hmm.
but definitely not sufficient if you're looking for solid facts.
So what should people do? What's the actionable advice?
Simple. Practice triangulation. Use the brand-specific forums for tactical help. How to replace part X on model Y, specific model level stuff.
Got it.
But for your strategic understanding, the foundational tech knowledge, the physics, the battery chemistry you need to rely on that expert-led media and use it to double-check the common wisdom you pick up on the forums.
Verify before you trust.
Absolutely.
All right. And before we wrap up, that final provocative thought for you to consider. Maybe all that chaos and misinformation on the forums, it isn't just a problem. Maybe it's actually a signal.
A signal. How so?
It highlights the exact gaps in understanding, the things people are consistently getting wrong. That tells the whole RC industry precisely where better education and clearer information are needed most. The noise points to the need,